in Israel, more Orthodox. But there's just been an article about having the Orthodox serve in the military. If we have more Orthodox, are they less likely to save in the military? And Israel needs a strong military. Is it sort of a paradox?
No, it shouldn't be. Let me explain a little bit on that. First of all, the fairness issue is a real issue. If these people, secular or modern Orthodox, or however you label them, are putting their life on the line to protect everybody, there certainly should be, from all the Jewish people, from any religious perspective, they're similar if for whatever reason they're too afraid because they just don't know how to do it, so they can do community service. In order to, when people go to the front, so the milk's got to get delivered to the stores, and post office has to have the letters delivered, and the roads have to be fixed. So there are things they can contribute. But there's something in Judaism that you may not know about. It's called the Torah. I know you've heard of it. And the study of the Torah and the prayers that we do associated with the old temple service that we don't have right now, hopefully we'll get it back soon, that does do guardianship for the state of Israel also. It's a spiritual war. It's a spiritual element. The Muslims were in a religious war. America doesn't want to acknowledge it. That's another problem with the American government. They don't want to understand. They say first the Saturday people, then the Sunday people. They want, this is a religious war to the death. So the answer, in part, to their war is our war spiritually, studying our Torah, keeping the mitzvot, praying to God, and of course building the temple on the Temple Mount and serving God again the way it's in the Bible we're supposed to. But that said, there is also in defense of those who are really learning Torah, so they have a dispensation, their rabbinical deferment, no different than America has a rabbinical deferment, a clerical deferment from the army here, whether you become a chaplain or not, or you're just excused because you're in a seminary and you're becoming a priest or whatever, what have you. So there is that legitimately recognized thing, and then there is also legitimately in America recognized as a conscientious objector. So it's hard to say in Israel that you can be a conscientious objector, even though they do claim that, when their lives are on the line. It's not just their policies that are on the line, or America's power that's on the line, prestige in the world, but here it's our very lives. But I will say this, unfortunately, you may not know this either, upwards of 25,000 abortions happen every year in Israel, and have happened for the last 60, 70 years. And as a result, think about how many more soldiers we would have had for the army, that we don't have to pick on the poor yeshiva students who are anyway not inclined toward physical sides of life. And so that also is something that should be addressed as a fairness issue. We wouldn't have this problem, and many people are using it as a wedge issue, and it just toppled the government, by the way. I don't know if you know that. The issue of this deferment for the army just caused Kadima to walk out and leave Likud alone, and now there's going to be new elections in January or February, I think.